Yes. Why you do that every time, bro? You throw me off.
Nah, it's because I feel like Kanye West. Sorry, do the intro. I'll explain after.
Nah, we can't do a take two. It's inauthentic. You know what I'm saying?
I was just at the dentist. The right side of my mouth, I don't know that it's there.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, it's just numb.
Mm.
But you know what my dentist said? I said, Doc. First of all, I don't think anyone calls the dentist Doc except for me.
Fire.
It's a doctor.
Yeah,
I call it Doc.
yeah.
Just want to let you know I'm going to be on a podcast later. He goes, really? I was like, yeah, I'm not worried though. You know, he goes, you know, by the way, Kanye West recorded his first album with his jaw wired shut. So I said, is this going to be a Kanye performance? And he goes, yeah. So, you know, I feel like through the wire Kanye right now.
Got to push through it.
Push through, fight through.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. When I got my implants on my teeth, he put Novocaine also. Mm-hmm. And it was the craziest thing because I was awake for it, obviously. Which I think all dentists you're awake
Mostly,
for, right?
I feel like, yeah.
And I just remember hearing it, and I couldn't feel nothing. And I got so creeped out. I was like, what the fuck, yo? Yep. Dude, I went under anesthesia when I tore my ACL. I'll never forget this. This was 2013, and it was December 19th. It was the championship of fantasy, right? And the dude, it was this young kid. He was not interning, but like he had just finished medical school, and he was a nurse. He's like, hey, man, you got her playing football and shit? I was like, yeah. He's like, yo, you a football fan? You follow like fantasy? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, dude, perfect, yo. So he's firing up the anesthesia, and he's like, yo, man, I got a decision to make. I need 2 wide receivers you got to pick from.
Nice. Good old pick 2 out of 3 or 4. Yeah.
And he's like, yo, Emmanuel Sanders, Keenan Allen, someone else. He's like, what do you think? And he puts the shit over my face. And I go, oh, I would probably go with out, bro. That's all and then I remember waking up and like I was out of surgery. I was like, what the fuck?
Hopefully that kid won. That guy.
I mean, I didn't give him no advice though. No advice. Put me to sleep, bro.
That's a great story.
Yeah, man.
Yo.
That shit was wild. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And apparently they said that I woke up during it. And then they just like...
You woke up and said, Keenan Allen.
Keenan. But yeah, man, it was crazy shit. You ever had surgery?
Nothing serious like that. I've never been put under.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. Dude.
I'll tell you something, though. To your point, with the mouth stuff, they numb you. You don't feel it, but you fucking hear it. And,
yeah.
And you don't feel that it hurts, but you feel something. You feel that something's going on.
And you could see it. You could see it being, like, done to you.
And you just don't feel like the piece of it that hurts. But you could feel the pressure. You know what I mean? So, feel good, though. I feel good. Great doc. Dr.
Nice,
Black.
man.
Dr. Black.
Let's go, man. Shouts to Dr. Black, yo. What'd you think of week 3?
A lot to say. A lot of good games. This slate, I was really excited about the slate of games, right? Chiefs, Chargers, obviously. Pats, Saints, right? Relatively speaking, should have been a good game, right? Bucks, Rams, of course. Seahawks, Vikings, Packers, Niners. Just a lot of good games. So I was excited about. And some delivered. Some didn't really deliver. Saints, Patriots. Some delivered. Chiefs, Chargers. And then some games that you didn't think were going to deliver at all, Ravens, Lions, could have been probably the most exciting game of the night or day.
Yeah.
Or I'd probably chalk that up to Sunday night. But nonetheless, good slate. Some of the games hit home, some didn't, and the ones that you didn't think did. So, pretty good.
How was fantasy?
I got smacked in both leagues.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it was bad.
What the records?
1-2 and 2-1.
Okay.
So,
who let you down? Or did you just run into a buzzsaw?
I ran into a buzzsaw, yeah. One of those weeks where you know, by the end of the 1 o'clock, you just put your phone away.
The worst thing in fantasy got to be when you're the second highest scorer on the slate and you just so happen to play the guy or girl that fucking went apeshit.
Nothing worse.
That was that one year that Josh was like 3rd in points for in our league.
Didn't make the playoffs.
But had the most points allowed.
Didn't make the playoffs.
And didn't make the playoffs.
It's tough. So, yeah. And look, and I've said this on the pod before. I think I have a little bit of a problem where I look at my phone too much during fantasy. You know, like I don't even get to see the highlights before I know what happens. So
Dom started playing FanDuel, and he's doing the Millie Makers, and he's checking after every play. He's like, yo, I'm winning 5K. I'm like, bro, it's 115.
yeah,
Trust me. The best thing to do, what I do is I check at halftime of everything.
nice. Yeah,
So I'll check around 215, 230. I'm not playing yearly this year. And when I play FanDuel or DraftKings, I make one DFS lineup. Big single entry guy. So I know who I have.
if you hear it, you know.
So I'm not like, oh, okay, Herbert. All right. Loving it. You know what I mean? So I know. Had A.J. Brown this week, though.
Tough. 0.3 finished with.
Got hurt, man. Yeah, just killing me.
At
But
one point, none of those guys were on the field, Julio or A.J. Brown. They're throwing to not even Khalif Raymond. They were throwing to
like Josh Reynolds and tight ends.
and Fursker.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's, you go crazy, dude, always checking your phone.
Yeah,
But look, a lot of people are probably listening to this saying the same thing. They're like, yeah, I'm on my phone a lot.
yeah. So it helps when you're just getting dismantled early and you don't have to worry. Like last week, I had to wait until Aaron Jones put me over.
Nice.
That was a crazy game. The Aaron
the
Jones
Monday
4
night.
touchdown,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
it was. Yeah, I won on Aaron Jones. So,
It happens. It
What are
happens.
you gonna do?
I had an awesome week
DFS.
across the board.
Nice.
Very nice football week. Giants let me down, but at this point, it's become second nature. Just expecting it.
I sent you the Matt Corral highlights of the kid at Ole Miss.
Yo, shut up, bro. You should start looking at some of these highlights, too.
Let me tell you something. That kid's a great dual threat option. It depends. If you want someone that's going to sit in the pocket, I got a quarterback for you. You want more of a dual threat, I got another option for you. I got 3 first-round quarterbacks
Can you
this year.
send me highlights of Russell Wilson?
That's tough.
That's
tough
the pipe.
sledding,
That's
right?
the pipe dream.
Yeah.
That's the pipe dream. Nah, but I had a good weekend. The picks were on fire.
Nice. 5-0, 4-0.
5-0 in the mega contest. Hit my eliminator pool pick. The sports book was good.
Who did you pick for Eliminator?
Denver.
Got it.
And I switched. I had the Jaguars plus 7.5, and I switched that to Denver minus 10.
Nice.
I was like, yo,
Yeah.
one of those. I can't see the
I can't
Jets
see it
keeping
happening.
that close.
I love the Panthers in Eliminator pool picks this week.
Yeah.
Because you're playing the Texans, obviously, short week. It's like you don't really know what this Panthers team is going to be down the line. So if there's ever a time to take the Panthers,
Right.
it's this week. And I like the Broncos strategy as well. If there's ever a week, you don't really know how good they are yet. They haven't really beat some great teams. So take them earlier on when they're playing the bad teams and you get them out the way. So good strategy, and I did something similar.
Yeah, so I lucked out. I took Bengals week 1. So check this out. I always get 2 entries.
Mm-hmm.
And one I do like super conservative missionary.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one I get like wild. You know what I'm saying? Like I get so Bengals week 1. Hit that. Then I had Rams, my 2 picks, right? So they both hit. Then last week I lost one.
Okay.
And then
Who did you have?
who did I have last week?
Don't say Chiefs.
No. Not the Chiefs. Man, I forgot who I had last week. But I
All
had
good.
Green Bay on the one that I took the Bengals, which was nice. Because I was like, yo, Green Bay, if you look at their schedule, there's a lot of games where their tough games are away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like taking away teams in these pools. I like taking the home team.
Yeah.
Always. That's
Yeah.
one of my rules.
Yeah.
So I've gotten away with Bengals, Packers, and Broncos. And I feel pretty good about it.
Of those 3 teams, you'd say one is elite-ish. Like, in terms of, that's a team you'd probably want to pick down the line.
Right.
So you have...
Right, and
you
I've
have
gotten away
yeah.
with teams that I'm probably not going to take again. But
Yeah.
what do you think about, dude? Sam Darnold. What do you make of this? He scored 2 rushing touchdowns, but they're 3-0. Now we always talk about how week 1 there's a result, or week 2, where come week 7 and 8 when we look back, we're like, how the hell did this team lose to this team by that much?
Mm-hmm.
It's already the front runner. It might be that Saints blowout of the Packers.
Yep.
But what do you make of the Panthers and Sam Darnold, dude? Because 3-0, their schedule is not that difficult, though they do got to play Tampa twice.
Yeah.
They got to play everyone in their division another 2 times, with the exception being the Saints. But now they're going to have to go to the Superdome. And I'm pretty sure that the Giants-Saints game this week is at the Superdome, technically the home opener for them.
Mm-hmm.
What do you make of the Panthers, bro?
I think the defense is a lot better than a lot of people thought.
Yeah.
I think...
Though they just made the trade for...
They traded Dan Arnold, right?
Well, they got Henderson, DJ Henderson,
Yeah.
former first-round pick from the Jaguars, because it seems like J.C. Horn is done for the year.
Yeah.
Poor dude was balling, too.
Though what's crazy is, I can't remember if I said it on the pod, but they went from one elite linebacking core to another one.
Seems like it.
Dude,
Shaq Thompson's still there, sort of the OG now. Before he was the young buck.
Yeah, you had Kuechly.
Yeah.
Now you have Burns. You have a bunch of studs now, man. So, I mean, look, if you think about it, they spent a lot of top 15, top 20 picks on defensive players. So it only makes sense that it's now kind of starting to pan out. Matt Rule, man, coach of the year, just looks really good at this point.
You text me that during the game.
I mean, it's always that coach, whether it's a first-year coach. It's either a first-year coach that kind of turns something around, right? Or it's a coach of a team that no one really expected to be as good as they are. And